So you've got a Taurus crush, and you're trying to figure out what is going on in their head. Well, you are in the perfect spot. Today we're going to decode their feelings for the very first week of January 2026, and we're going to use a really powerful tool to do it, numerology. Let's find out what's really happening in their heart.
I mean, it's the big question, isn't it? That Taurus mix of being so steady but also kind of a mystery, it can be really confusing. Are they into you? Are they just being nice? Well, I'm here to give you the inside track on their heart and their mind for these specific 7 days so you can move forward with a little more confident.
Okay, first things first. Before we can understand them, we have to understand the energy of the week itself. The foundation for everything we're about to uncover lies in this numerological code that's affecting everyone, but especially the grounded, earthy Taurus.
So let's break this down. The numbers are basically setting the stage for the whole week. January is a 1 month, which is all about new beginnings. And guess what? The year 2026 also adds up to a 1, bringing in all this fresh motivation. So what you get is this combined energy of a really gradual, gentle opening, which, by the way, is perfect for a cautious Taurus heart. And you can see right here, the week has this really clear emotional story. We kick things off with the soft, bonding energy of the number 2 on January 1st. Then we move through communication and practicality, and then, boom, we hit a peak of loving, affectionate energy on the 5th. After that, there's a day of quiet thinking on the 6th, and it all ends on the 7th with this feeling of confidence and moving forward. It's a whole journey. All right, so now that we have the energetic weather report, let's see how our Taurus is actually going to react to it. Understanding their core nature is absolutely the key to unlocking their true power. To really get a Taurus, you have to start with their ruling planet, Venus. This means pretty much everything for them is about love, comfort, and stability. They are not impulsive people. They feel things incredibly deeply, but they process those feelings slowly, making sure every single step feels secure before they take the next one. And this really breaks it down into a simple formula. A Taurus is drawn to steady connection. They love seeing consistency. They want peace, they want certainty. And what pushes them away? Rushed conversations, emotional chaos, and impulsive moves. Just keep this in mind as we walk through their week. All right, here we go. This is the part you've been waiting for. We're going to combine the week's numerology with that classic Taurus personality and map out exactly what they're likely to be feeling day by day.
So here's the big picture of their week, kind of like a cheat sheet. It starts on an emotional note, shifts into a more practical and communicative phase, hits a really romantic peak, takes a quick pause to think, and then ends with a real surge of confidence. Let's break that down even more.
Okay, so at the very start of the week, that soft energy from the number 2 is making them feel a little more open than usual. They're probably thinking about you with a lot of kindness and warmth. They're not going to make some huge declaration, but there is a definite soft curiosity brewing under the surface. And this is their core thought during those first 2 days. It is all about safety. They're feeling something, for sure, but their number 1 concern is whether this potential connection is something real, something they can trust to be stable. Now, as we hit the practical energy of the 3rd and 4th, their analytical side starts to kick in. This is a time of quiet observation. They're evaluating things. They're watching you. But please don't mistake their quietness for disinterest, because beneath that calm surface, their feelings are actually growing. And now we get to the 5th, with that beautiful number 6 energy, the energy of love and affection. This is when their heart really starts to soften. They might find themselves missing you, even craving a sense of closeness. That feeling of safe love is really starting to build. Their internal monologue is totally shifting, recognizing the positive feelings you bring and actually considering opening. And listen, this is so important. If they go right on the 6th, which has that introspective number 7 energy, it is not a rejection. They're just thinking, processing all these different feelings. And it all leads to this. January 7th, with its confident number 8 energy, is the best day of the week for a potential connection. After a whole week of feeling and thinking and evaluating, they have so much more emotional clarity. This is the day they might just take a small step forward. So, knowing all of this, what can you do? How do you navigate this week to build a real, genuine connection? Well, this final section is your practical guide. Think of this as your roadmap. Be patient and authentic. They value that more than anything. Any romantic energy needs to be slow and gentle, never forceful. Seriously, a simple, warm text can have a huge impact. And please, don't push them for answers. Just let things grow naturally at their pace.
So, to sum it all up, yes, they are thinking about you and in a really positive, emotional way. Their feelings are growing, but they're growing slowly and gently. The week moves from that initial softness into a period of evaluation and finally lands on a real potential for connection. You just gotta trust the process.
I absolutely love this final thought because it just perfectly captures the essence of a Taurus heart. It's not a wildfire, it's like rich, nourishing soil. It takes time to cultivate, but once something finally takes root, it is strong and it is built to last.
And that really leaves us with the final question, doesn't it? Understanding their pace is the whole key. So with this new knowledge, are you ready to be patient and to cultivate a connection that's truly meaningful and secure? Because the opportunity is definitely there.